Hello, I am Naoli Vinaver, a Mexican midwife who has dedicated all my life really to accompanying women and babies, families at birth. Even us midwives and other birth providers that care for women tend to focus quite a bit on pregnancy and birth. And yet it is so vital that the postpartum period is given a lot of attention, because many times the woman is having a baby for the first time, or maybe it's her third or fourth baby and she's already charged, just tired, exhausted, overworked. And it is a transition from being pregnant to bringing the child into the world that requires adjustment and an integration of everything in our lives. We have to make space for a new person. Everything needs to change and to be adjusted. And this process is not really fully understood or considered, even by really aware people who love women. We oftentimes oversee and just give the baby to the mother or accompany that birth and leave. And the woman many times is overwhelmed. She may be quiet and she may not express it, but it can be a very challenging transition for her. So I really love that in Mexico, our traditional midwives for centuries have made such a strong point in the postpartum care. 40 days is the essential minimum in which the mother is nourished by other people, cared for, the house is cleaned and organized by the other women in the family. She is given a special diet, a special requirements for her not to brush her hair, not to clean the house, not even to sew the holes in the clothes of the family. She has to focus on resting and breastfeeding. She has to keep warm. She has to drink soups and teas and remain in her room, in her bubble, and of course, only good visitors can come. No bad energy, no bad vibes, no, people who are going to stress her, because the relaxing and the warmth and the love that she will receive will be pretty much the source of a good milk flow, a good milk production, and also will be what she absorbs in that postpartum period, because she's so open. She opened up to give birth to her baby. She's open to get to know her baby, to really perceive who that person is, what her baby needs. Each child, doesn't matter if you're already an experienced mother, is a unique person coming into the world. So a woman in the immediate moment after birth and for the next months of life of this baby, she needs to learn the baby. So this postpartum period is for her to learn the baby, to feel, to get in sync with the baby, to produce the milk, to not be stressed, to not be overcharged. And physically, she goes through what we call the postpartum ritual. And in Mexico, we do it 2 or 3 times in the first 40 days. It includes massage, it includes a hot herbal steam bath, or actually an immersion bath, or temazcal, which is a sweat lodge with hot herbs and stones and steam. She goes into a sweat period to cleanse herself from all the toxins and release the fear that she may have had, the exhaustion, the pregnancy leftovers that are still in her body. It's not just physical, it's not just the swelling, but it's also releasing that period of her life that she has left behind. And at the end of this ritual, there's a closing of the bones, which is used with rebozos that are wrapped in different parts of her body, beginning from the head all the way to the feet. Sometimes we come back. And it brings her energy, but also her body, all her tissues, the bones, the tendons, the ligaments, everything back to make her wholesome again, but wholesome in a new way, in the new version that she is, in the new mother that she is, in the new person that she has discovered herself being as a new mother for this child. It's a very beautiful, but very important ritual for her health, spiritual health, mental, physical health. And I know other cultures may have different kinds of rituals, but most modern cultures have forgotten that a new mother shouldn't be expected to just carry on with her life as if nothing happened. Everything happened when she gave birth, everything. So it has to be honored and acknowledged.